With us now on the phone from Essen is Andreas Schierenbeck. He is the CEO of Thyssenkrupp Elevator. Andreas, thanks for your time this morning. Let me ask, first of all, how you're dealing with right now as a global exporter of elevators, this trade war, which seems to be increasing by the day.
Yeah, good morning, Matt, and thank you for having me. I think it's something which is bothering all in the industry, but elevator is probably in a better situation to deal with that. Elevators is a very local business. We are in 120 countries. We are producing in 90 sites. So all these trade wars and this export is not too much affecting us. Of course, we see some effects, but only minor ones. If you just take an example, we produce in the U.S. locally. We have on the ground around 12,000 people in the U.S. doing services and production. So we have a kind of natural hedge, and we are really, from that point of view, in a very lucky situation.
Good morning to you, Andreas. It's Anna in London. Does consolidation within the industry, does that play a role in shielding the sector from trade tensions? I mean, is there room for consolidation, for example, amongst the big four in elevators?
Well, it's a thing which is a lot discussed lately for a lot of reasons. Personally, from my point of view, I think it's a very tricky question. The big four already in some countries dominating the market to a certain percentage. And to see further consolidation there, especially in the circumstances we have now on a political scene, can be very hard, as you see with all the other examples where two or three players try to consolidate even further.
When we look at the effects of the trade war, Andreas, we see steel prices rising for many producers. Obviously, steel is a huge cost in terms of the products, the elevators that you're making, but I'm guessing you get a discount since you're owned by a gigantic steel maker. Is that the reason that you stick with Thyssenkrupp, or why wouldn't you otherwise spin off and operate as an independent company? It would seem the businesses are so different.
You know, first of all, an elevator is not using as much steel as people probably thinking. You know, the major parts are not really steel. Counterweight is concrete, for instance. So the fact that we are in a steel conglomerate is not just because we're using a lot of steel. And that's why steel prices have an impact on our performance, especially in the backlog, if you cannot really see against that as fast as you want. But on the other hand, it's a tricky question. You know, Thyssenkrupp is just bringing our steel business into a joint venture with Tata. So you see there is some consolidation in the market, as you have mentioned. But, you know, this is a question the shareholder have to answer. What is the right strategy for us?
Yeah, indeed. I mean, on that note, Andreas, do customers care about whether you are owned by Thyssenkrupp? Does it offer advantages to them that your business is owned by Thyssenkrupp? I mean, Thyssenkrupp as a group, of course, is lacking a permanent chairman and a CEO. From your perspective at Thyssenkrupp Elevators, does this matter to your business day to day?
Well, not actually at the moment. It is an interesting thing. In Europe, especially in Germany, Thyssenkrupp is seen as a steel-producing company, and the steel image is dominant. In most of the other countries, Thyssenkrupp is seen more as an elevator company because we have 90% of our revenues outside of Germany, so we are all over the place, and we have direct customer contact, maintaining the elevators, driving innovations. So, and our business is more short-cycled. A normal contract takes 8 months to really to deliver. So from that point of view, we don't see any impact from that to our business or performance from the customer side.